In Lagos, Nigeria, a vibrant but stressful city, we see Tanda, a 40-year-old hardworking banker, frustrated in traffic, listening to a podcast about Nigerians making it big abroad.
Tund muttering, "Oh, this country will not kill me. See people making money in Canada, UK. And me, I'm here sweating, it's time to Japa."
Cut to Tunda at home, excitedly telling his wife, Tund, about his plans to relocate.
Yetund. Tund, are you sure about this? You have a great job. We have a house, cars. Will you throw it all away?
Do not be afraid, have you forgotten our neighbour, who also travelled out about 2 months ago? He has been sending home money, our own would not be an exception. Tund, Yetund, wake up, there's no future here. Over there, even cleaners earn in dollars. We will buy everything back, just trust me.
Tund sighs, looking worried. Selling the dream, Tunda hosts a Japa party with his friends. Tunda announces during the party that he would like to auction his house and properties to raise enough money to travel out. Interested buyers should convey at his house in Ogadu, Lagos next Saturday. Tunda announces about his intention to resign his job and boasts to friends about his bright future abroad.
A friend, Vodalgu, the next time we see you. No Range Rover you go by. This means when next we see you, you are going to be riding on Range Rover motor.
Tund, you already know, in 6 months. I'll be sending money back like Elon Musk.
Tunda hosts a Japa sale selling his house, cars, and everything to fund the big move. Tunda was able to sell his house, 2 cars and most of his properties. He left 1 car, some furnitures and some household goods for his wife to manage in a rented apartment before they could join him later. Cut to Tunda in the UK. It's winter. He shivers in a tiny shared apartment, staring at job rejection emails. Tunda finally gets a security job at a warehouse in the UK.
Tund to himself, exhausted. Hot? So this is the abroad people rush to, standing for 12 hours. Earning peanuts, Lord, why did I come here?
Tunda video calls Tund, who looks stressed. After 1.5 years that Tunda has left his banking job in Nigeria to look for a better life abroad, things became harder.
Yetund. Tund, things are hard here. Our rent is due. The kids need school fees. Have you sent money?
Tunda was lost in thought and confused. He could not answer his wife immediately. He paused to think, where would I get this money?
Tund silent, wiping sweat. Ah. Yetund, let's manage small, things will get better.
Yetund. But I warned you before leaving Nigeria. You assured me that things are better abroad. Now, look at what is happening.
Desperation and regret sets in for Tunda in the UK. Tunda was full of thoughts of what to do to increase his income to be able to meet his bills, both in the UK and Nigeria. Tunda decided to do extra job apart from the security job he found. He does a job for some agents, where he picks passengers arriving from Nigeria at the Heathrow Airport early in the morning between 5:30 and 7:30 am before resuming the security job at 8:00 am. Tunda reporting at his driving job as early as 5:00 am, waiting for passengers landing early in the morning from Nigeria. Tunda reports at his official security job from 8:00 am to 4:00 pm. The income from these 2 jobs is not enough to meet his expenses. He decided to add a 3rd job. Tunda reports in the kitchen of a restaurant in the UK from 6:30 pm to midnight to augment his income. Despite these 3 jobs, would Kundo be able to break even or meet his expenses? Tunda could not meet his expenses in the UK after sending Momi home to school fees, house rent, and feeding money to Nigeria. He started dodging debt collectors in the UK. He had borrowed more than enough money that he could not pay back to his UK friends. Tunda's friend, who also relocated, is returning to Nigeria after struggling. Tunda now debates his next move. Tunda and his other friends were seeing their friend off to the airport.
Friend guy, it's not shameful to go back. Nigeria may be hard, but at least you had a name there. Here, you're just another hustler.
Tunda sits in deep thought, tears welling in his eyes. He is confused about going back to Nigeria. What would people say if I go back to Nigeria, having sold all properties?
Tund, did I make the worst mistake of my life and need to go back to Nigeria?
The turning point Tunda finally books a ticket back to Nigeria. The sun blazes over Lagos. Tunda steps out of the airport, dragging a small suitcase. His face carries the weight of disappointment, but also a newfound determination. His wife, Itund, and their kids rush to embrace him. Tears flow as he holds them tight.
Yetund. Softly. Welcome home, my love.
Tund, nodding, voice cracking, I'm back, and this time, I'm building wisely.
His return is humbling. He starts over, using his banking experience to launch a financial consulting business. He starts small, helping local businesses with money management. Word spreads, and within months, his business grows. He gets an office, hires staff, and regains his financial footing. Tunda addressing a seminar, educating young entrepreneurs on wealth building strategies.
Tund, to the audience, wealth isn't about location, it's about strategy. I thought Japa travel abroad was the key to success, but the real key was within me all along. Tund smiling, addressing young Nigerians. Traveling isn't bad, but go with a plan. Money is not in geography, it's in the mind. Build wealth, not illusions.
Tunda received claps from the audience. There are some lessons to learn from this story. Thorough preparation is key. Many people travel abroad expecting instant wealth without proper research or backup plans. This story highlights the importance of understanding the reality of migration. Grass is not always greener. Life abroad may seem glamorous, but challenges such as unemployment, culture shock, and financial struggles are real. Pride can lead to downfall. Tunda's reluctance to return home was driven by pride and fear of shame. However, wisdom lies in knowing when to cut losses and make the best decision. Value what you have. Tunda had a stable life in Nigeria, but he abandoned it for an uncertain future. The story teaches us to appreciate our opportunities and work on growth rather than chasing illusions. Support systems matter. Tunda's conversation with his wife and friend shows that having people who care about you can provide clarity and direction in difficult times. Japa going abroad is not for everyone. While some succeed abroad, others struggle. Success depends on skills, preparation, and adaptability, not just location. Redefining success. True success is not just about traveling abroad. It's about stability, happiness, and making informed decisions. Wealth is built with strategy, not location. Tunda's comeback proves that financial success depends on planning, knowledge, and execution, not just relocating to another country.